All right, I'm gonna go ahead and ready up. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Look. Need a support group for the race bot.
2, 1, go. Alrighty, everybody, we're back doing more Castlevania Symphony of the Night tournament racing. We're doing okay for ourselves. We are in the top 3 right now, but we're all separated by like what, 15 ELO or something like that. We're very, very close. The top seed is 1400. I'm 1380, and Stormer's 1385. So very, very close. Could be worse. We're playing some Warlock right now, and I would love it if you wore to lock at the bottom right-hand corner of the video and see if you're subscribed. Does that work? Is this pun worth it? Did everybody just unsubscribe because of the pun? Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. It's a free way to support your boy in making the daily content. You can check out the live streams over on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. Come hang out. Please clap. I'm running on like no sleep. So the puns are going to be extra heinous today. I apologize. Honestly, I just shouldn't pun on no sleep, you know? Am I finally going to have to actually grab this relic? Because we've had to skip it every time since I've developed the new tech here. I also failed it and lost a ton of height, which is going to lose me a lot of time. Lock in, everybody, lock in. Is that a familiar card? It's a Vlad. Okay. Come on, lock in, buddy. Come on, dude. All right, we lost like 20 seconds, legitimately, from that Mr. Eyes. That sucks. All right, let me just check this immediately.
I'm interested in
Fire Bat, library cards, Maul Sword, Girthang for very cheap, Medusa Shield also cheap. And then we leave. Do I have any money on me? No, I do not. Okay. Okay. Look for money. Ooh, Leapstone's nice. So Leapstone is not our form of flight. Yet. If Gravity Boots is available layer 0, that could be a thing. That also opens this up. So layer 1, let's say Gravity Boots for now. Layer 2, Leapstone. Layer 3 could be here. It's my pooping speedrun PB? I mean, it's in the name. Poop Sinol Best. Think about it. Not too hard, but think about it. Would it be faster to do that check later? No, it is not. I've timed it. I'm the only person that has timed it. Hylian Bull. Glasses. Interesting. One of the things I've realized about this community is everyone's too vibes-based to actually, like, figure these things out, and I'm the only one that actually puts in the effort to time these things and test them. Because you might think, wouldn't it be faster to just come back and check it later? No. Even doing it suboptimally the way I did is still faster than coming back later. By a lot. It's a minimum 30-second time loss to do it later. Sometimes it's upwards of like a minute. So, like, no. And you also get access to a relic immediately. So, like, by all metrics, by all known metrics of aviation, a bee should not be able to fly, is what I'm saying. Laws of aviation, sorry. Long story short, it's always faster to get it immediately. It's just a skill issue if you can't get it immediately, which is what happened to me. I was skill issuing. That's fine. So we know Gravity Boots has to be layer 0 or some sort of Jewel of Open into Spike Breaker into Gravity Boots, something like that. It's possible. So we don't know what layer 1 is yet, but we know it's some amount of checks into Leapstone into glasses. Potentially? No, it's actually not, because I'm not being very smart. Because if you can get Leapstone, you could also get glasses. So glasses and Leapstone are on the same layer, which means flight might be on the same layer, because I think by definition you need to be able to have flight in order to do all that. So I want to honestly probably go Castle Keep first, right? Because the only things that we're missing out on by not going Castle Keep first, well, no, because if we go entrance first, yeah, we go entrance first. Okay. Yeah, my brain is not running at 100% capacity, folks. I can feel the difference. Joel Knuckles. Yeah, there's the Jewel of Open. Okay. So I'm going to be looking at Jewel of Open 1. Leapstone 2. Holy Glasses 3. Maybe. Lock in, buddy. There we go. Much faster this time around. Well, there's Merman. Also behind Gravity Boots, maybe? So... interesting. So Leapstone and Merman and Holy Glasses are all on the same layer, which is locked by Gravity Boots. Interesting. So it's Jewel of Open 1 into some amount of numbers into Gravity Boots or Power of Mist, potentially. Very strange. Yeah, if it's a random flat at Merman, that's evil. Hold on. Is this a play? Oh my god, it is. That's a new Leapstone strat. That's definitely faster. I didn't think about it until I just did it on accident. Huge. The double jump reset there is massive. Gravity Boots is here. Oh, so Gravity Boots. So it's Power of Mist or Bat in the caverns? We all know what happens when I fucking assume that it's not going to be Bat. In the caverns, it's always fucking Bat, dude. It's always fucking Bat, dude. Fucking thing sucks. We also know that there's library cards in the shop, but we couldn't afford them at the time. We still haven't found money either. God. It's tough on your boy. To be stuck in routing hell like this. It's not even routing hell, it's just my brain doesn't want to do the effort of thinking hard. I don't need that. Thrust Sword not necessary. That's a familiar card. We move on. Not even shiny familiar card. Not even foil. Not even ultra mega reverse hollow. So here's the thing. Spike Breaker is very, very tempting. I'm just going to assume I'm not going to find the wolf stuff here. But we are going to find Crystal Grim right here. Called it. Sometimes you just got to call your shot. Well, that solves damage for the rest of the seed, which is nice. Don't need that really. So the thing is, we can check Silver Ring out of logic, which is nice, but we can also technically check Spike Breaker out of logic right now using some very nifty Mysterize technology that I've been trying to practice, but I'm not amazing at it yet. So I think it's in our best interest to actually do this stuff first. Ah, shit. I really wanted to open that shortcut up, but I was going to do it only if there was a Vlad or something that I needed from there, but then I would still just be able to miss through. I don't know if you ever grab the shortcut there. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, almost everybody gets the Chrysogram. I mean, yes, but like, you don't want to be the one that misses out on it, is the thing. Which is nice. So I think it's in our best interest to delay. Ooh, that could be our library card right there. And there's a Maulblung as well if we find Alucard Shield. It's all coming together. And the MP max up for the swag of it all. Okay, so now we switch over because there's no reason not to. Oh no. Dude, this isn't fair. My cat is jumping and biting shit that he's not supposed to. But I need the strength potion, baby. I probably don't need it. Fuck my brain. I have to keep my cat from killing himself. Help! Somebody help me! Hold on, I'm gonna kill Alrox real quick and then grab him. He'll be fine until then, hopefully. Don't do it. Don't do it! Oh, okay, he's actually being kind of okay. He's not chewing on stuff. I assume he went over there to chew on stuff. He didn't want to. He gave up. He was just curious. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. We're fine. Jesus Christ, man. He'd be climbing over shit that he's not supposed to, bro. What were we doing? I don't even... Your body craves microplastics. I mean, that's how it must be to be a cat, bro. Just like, how do I ingest the most amount of poison as possible? But to be fair, that's kind of what being a person is like, too. You just literally pick your poison is the thing. I guess we get some beautiful music while we get shitted on. Okay, maybe I should have picked up that skill of Wolf now. My poison is SotN. Yep. My poison is brain poison. I'm probably gonna hit a Soul Steal real quick. Up here. Just to make sure I'm at full health. For this trick. Yep, that 4 HP is going to come in clutch. Watch this. Oops.
Arturo, that's the phylactery that keeps Daddy's speedrunning mastery intact. If you knock that over, there be no more fancy kibbles. Please don't.
Let's try this again. There we go. Come on, lock in. That's fine. It's fine. Cool. And we're rewarded with... Oh... Huge. Come on, man. I just want to do a backdash here. Hold right. Hellfire cancel. Do another one. I'm just not doing this correctly, I guess. Because you need to be holding down at a specific time, but I think I'm holding down forward or something. That's not catching it. Maybe. Yeah, that's it. Okay. We kind of got the hang of it. The reason I put the Crystalgram off, by the way, is there are safe spots that sometimes come up when you're standing on spikes. And the problem is you can't do spells from those safe spots unless you swing a sword and then stay grounded and then input the spell input whilst unable to move. It's essentially trying to buffer the spell in the attack animation. It can come up. We didn't kill Minotaur Werewolf, so we do need this. It's your boy, Christopher Grimm. Oops. I heard something coming from the kitty corner. Making sure it's nothing devious. All that just to find Spike Breaker there? Dude, wait a minute. Don't tell me. Fuck me, dude. That's so unfortunate that I do all this out of logic shit, but it doesn't even matter. You can do the horizontal inputs of Summon Spirit while crouched. Oh, really? So down, left, down, right? Up, down works? It's Soul of fucking Bat. Dude, every time, man. Every time I'm like, let me do the correct play, which is get the Silver Ring progression first. Flight isn't going to be Soul of Bat in logic, just chilling in the caverns again. I'm starting to think Warlock is actually, like, somehow... Either I'm getting incredibly unlucky, or the seeds bias Soul of Bat as Flight somehow. Because this is, like, the 4th time it's happened. Crazy forfeited, he probably died trying to do Silver Ring, would be my guess. Joke's on him, it doesn't even fucking matter, bro. Part of me was like, well, I want to do Spike Breaker early, and I can do Spike Breaker with just Mist and Leapstone pretty easily. I've been practicing it, but died to Silver Ring trying to leave. Yup, that's what I figured. Don't worry, Crazy. It was the wrong play again. Don't worry. No, the correct play was to just beeline it to caverns, follow logic step by step by step, and just get rewarded with Soul of Bat there. Again. Like, it's like the 5th time this has happened to me while playing Warlock, dude. I've ranted about it enough, but yeah. It's... I don't know if Warlock just has a bias for Soul of Bat being progression in that way, like as Flight specifically, but this is like the 4th seed that's happened to me, and it's specifically in the caverns when I could just do Silver Ring out of logic every time. And I'm like, well, I should just do Silver Ring out of logic, because Bat can literally be there as a progression relic. And then Final Vlad would be pointing towards Spike Breaker, but then I get Bat early. Nope. Also, I have no random Vlad, so we kind of just need to do everything. The gold ring I found is maybe needed. No. The gold, well, yes, but no. So what's probably happening here is Merman Statue or Scylla. Please be a library card. Fuck. Is the other ring, and then Soul of Bat is at Holy Glasses as the intended form of Flight. That'd be my guess. Or it's just a random ring. That also is very possible. Because of where we found Spike Breaker. Spike Breaker was available with just Gravity boots. Some. Or actually, wait a minute. No, keep us in logic with just a Jewel of Open, so we're fine. Yeah, sorry. I misspoke. Being the Snorkel there is okay, I guess. So yeah, everything is Jewel of Open layer 0. Next step is freaking Spike Breaker, I guess, into rings.
That's my new catchphrase. Jizz it up,
Especially if the
streamer.
other ring is just chilling here in the caverns. Bat could also just be chilling in the caverns as like our form of flight. That's also very possible. So, random Vlad. Seven TV reminder after the race. Thank you. I'll look into it. I'll get our top scientist looking into that emote. I already see that it's a spinning fish of some kind. Daggone it. Zircon, these nuts. I was hoping it would be an opal, and I could maybe make a pun of, like, oh, pull on my dick and balls. I don't know. That's the best I got. I would have had to forfeit anyways because my laptop just crashed. Do you need me to call off Jeffy B to get you your computer set up? Me and Jeffrey, we go way back. So, he is my boss after all, but I think I get one favor. Another random Vlad. Okay. Yeah, tier 3 sub to me to help Crazy get a new laptop. Because I'll just throw versus him. That'll be the next tier 3 goal. Racketeering for the bracket. Bracketeering even. If we make it to 15 tier 3 subs, I will intentionally throw versus Crazy 4 Blades in the final bracket. I think with all this, okay. So either it could be, oh, that would be terrible if it's Soul of Wolf. Hold on, progression could be Soul of Wolf at Merman, because we have Power of Wolf. Where did we find Power of Wolf actually? No, Power of Wolf was flight locked, so that can't be it. So it's either Other Ring or Soul of Bat is at Merman statue. That's pretty bad. So, like, I know I can skip it. Like, I can guarantee skip it. But, like, it's Soul of Bat. And if it's not directly Soul of Bat, and if it's Ring into Soul of Bat, you probably don't make up the time for collecting Soul of Bat, especially with 3 Vlad relics already. The rest of the seed is probably going to be pretty linear, hopefully. We don't know what the second cast is going to look like yet, though. Because none of this is in logic yet. Like, you need flight to get here, and there's no other way to get flight to get down here. We can't get up to get down to get funky, sadly. So, yeah, we kind of just have to do Spike Breaker, find Final Vlad, go second castle, hope that we find a Vlad there. I think. Have we seen Echo yet? I don't remember if we did or not. Don't answer that question. I should know if we've seen Echo yet. I don't think we have. But Echo could just be in the second castle. So I think it's Jewel 1, Rings 2, Bat 3, Second Castle 4, Echo 5, Final Vlad, Spike Breaker, yep. So this has to be Final Vlad, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think it can be anything else. And I think Bat has to be. Oh no. Wait, Holy Glasses were flight locked. I'm dumb. Oh no, so it could just be Bat. And Final Vlad is just chilling in Second Castle? Oh, I don't know how to count. This is really bad for us. Well, then in that case, we are incentivized to go back to Merman Statue, I think. And hope that that's Soul of Bat. So it'd be Jewel, Bat. If it's... Wait, Jewel, 1. Bat, 2. Glasses, 3. Ring, 4. No, that's not enough. What the fuck? Wait, how do you count? Jewel 1. Jewel 1. Oh, Spike Breaker 2, Rings 3, Bat 4, Glasses 5, Final Vlad 6. There it is. Forgot Spike Breaker was Jewel of Open Locked. Damn. Well. So we're intentionally skipping Bat here. Yes, Merman is a random Vlad. It's guaranteed to be a random Vlad, actually. Final Vlad is at... It's in the second castle, most likely. Or... Oh, that would suck. If it's Bat into Glasses, into Rings, into Final Vlad. So Bat could just be a Merman statue. It's the same difference. Just when you get Bat changes. Oh, no. It's just now occurring to me that I've mistaken everything, but there's not much I can do about it. And if Grand Flynn's a random Vlad as well, like, I mean, what are we doing, you know? Probably should be looking for library cards, because I haven't been doing a lot of item checks, and these ones are pretty good. Never mind, they're ass. They're shit. They're fucking shite. Yeah, because if we find library cards, we can library card, buy more library cards, reverse library card, and then go from there. So either we find the Vlads in second castle, or we find the Vlads into ring. If we find a ring, we know that that has to be Final Vlad. Okay. So it took me way too long to figure out how to count, but I guess it could be worse. Now, if someone just goes Merman Statue and finds... Oh, wait, that's exactly what Classic Advent's gonna do. Because that's just what he does, is he just finds Soul of Bat. Oh, no. Whatever will I do? He's just so good at finding Soul of Bat, dude. We need to find 2 Vlads. So 2 Vlads or a Vlad in a ring. So no matter what, we're looking for 2 things here. Dude, I've just been burnt so many times by Advent specifically not understanding the complexity count at all. and then just being like, I don't know, I found Soul of Bat. It was like, I don't know, it was just like right there. Oh, the thing that everybody is supposed to skip because it has like a high likelihood of being nothing, but in this one scenario, you get absolutely punished for not doing it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. Fuck! Ain't you doing the same thing? No, I'm specifically skipping progression. I'm saying what Advent does is he doesn't realize what's going on, and then by doing so, gets rewarded. I know what's going on, specifically when it comes to where Soul of Bat is, and I'm intentionally skipping it because it's a 50% chance that Soul of Bat doesn't save you any amount of time when we are theoretically in go mode. Right? Bat doesn't matter if we're in go mode. It's like a 50% chance we're in go mode, 50% chance that we're about to be in go mode within one step. So, like, doing your little la-di-da, go grab Soul of Bat, if it's the worst case scenario, loses you the seed. And if it's the best case scenario where you get Soul of Bat, you're still technically losing to somebody getting lucky in second castle. Right? Because if I just found Vlad into ring, here, it's like, oh, nice Soul of Bat. Anyways, I'm going to beat the game now without it. I don't know. Maybe I should have grabbed Bat and just played consistently. But it's like, you know that those can't be Vlad's, and they can't help you win the game. So you're going out of your way for 2 checks that cannot be Vlad's. Potentially. Best case scenario, it's 1 check that is Soul of Bat that is like a minute out of your way. Worst case scenario, it's a ring into Soul of Bat, into both Vlad's or in second castle. And if they're early enough in second castle, you just lose, even if you go out of your way to get Soul of Bat. I don't know. Because that's the thing, is if I went out of my way to get Soul of Bat, because I'm like, well, it's a 50-50 that it's Soul of Bat, it wouldn't have been Bat. It would have been the rings. And somebody would have been like, why'd you go get Bat? You don't need to get Bat. You know that it's going to be part of the complexity trade if you just skip it. And I just found the 2 Vlads immediately into entering the second castle. That would have been the consistency play, which I did say earlier today I'm playing for consistency, but I can't help myself but be a dirty little gremlin who's trying to get like world record level times by like hard counting complexity and skipping shit, when in reality I probably just need to fucking count by numbers 1, 2, 3, grab the fucking in logic Soul of Bat. God damn it. You know for a fact it's in logic Soul of Bat. Really? I had downward momentum there? Okay, whatever. Long story short, I'm crashing out. We don't even need the fucking opal, bro. We have $10 million. Yeah, when in doubt, just vibe it out. Just do vibe checks. Don't count. Don't plan. Don't prioritize high complexity locations like Silver Ring. Just do whatever your heart desires. Yo, is that $1,000? Oh my god! Don't be mad at yourself. Well, that's like 90% of the fun for me at this point, is just being mad at myself over fighting ghosts that may or may not be doing better than me. But I won't know until it's too late. Like, if you're having a good time playing this randomizer, you're playing it wrong. You should be stressed and freaking out the entire time. Ah! Oh my god, I'm getting fucking owned. I have the best weapon in the game, too. We need 2 things, so we are going to Your boy, everyone knows him and loves him. It's Bees Nuts. In a roundabout way, SotN rando races are a horror game. Yeah, you're just waiting for the jump scare of someone to finish in a unreasonable amount of time just for you to go, what the fuck? How? Oh man, I'm so unlucky. And then cry about it. Mr. Hair Loss himself. Yep, that's me. I don't know. Maybe there's a world where people skip fucking merman statue or something. I don't know. Show me Vlad Relic. Jarvis, how do you delete yourself in-game? Jarvis, how to undo your own existence? Oh yeah, these guys have 10 million fucking damage resist for some reason. That's fine, I don't really need it. Give me the health. No, not enough apparently. There we go. It's not that hard. Fuck you. Hello? There we go. A little slow through both rooms, but whatever. So now we are guaranteed to need to find two things. They're both on the left side of the castle. Does that mean we have to check creature now? I mean, if we find a library card, we're going to feel silly for checking creature now. That does incentivize me to just do more item checks, though. I don't know. Whatever, man. It's fine. We'll find a library card that no one else will find somehow. Everyone will have their eyes closed as soon as they walk past the library card in the library card store. Going to creature is the slowest check if you choose to do the right side of the second castle first. So you are incentivized to either mitigate your time loss by skipping him or by routing him in later or something like that. There's also... We have access to reverse library cards during this randomizer tournament, which warps you to the reverse library, which is closer to creature. So if you randomly find one, it is optimal to use it to get over to him. Ooh, attack potion could be good. Versus Galmoth. I think they just forgot to put the relics in. Can we get one of the rando devs in chat to fix the randomizer? Because you forgot the relics. Pulls up tongue, points underneath tongue. You forgot the relics. Is there anything that's better here? Asafune, yeah. Take that. Whatever, man. Yo, is that a diamond? The other thing that sucks is if you could afford library cards the first time in the shop, you also get pretty rewarded. Because I could have had library cards by just buying them, but... Okay, now we are looking at a world where either both Death and Galamoth back-to-back are the progression relics, or there's only one in the second castle and the other one is at Granfalloon. Or creatures obviously involved. I don't know, man. Like, even save splitting for creature feels terrible here. Like, but we kind of have to do it. The second castle is fucking turbo ass, bro. We still haven't even found Soul of Wolf. Yeah, I'm never not taking a Soul of Bat that's in Logic ever again. Just anytime I'm thinking like, oh, I could skip the in-logic Soul of Bat. Guys, isn't that a cool idea? Just fucking, I want you guys to take your nearest metaphorical gun and metaphorically shoot me in the head with metaphorical bullets. Take me out back like Old Yeller for talking that dumb shit. God, what a fucking... I have no one to be mad at but myself. All of that was in Minecraft, yeah. Obviously. You can be mad at me if it helps. No, it doesn't help. That explains a lot. I mean, what is there to say? Dude, modified right side would have went crazy. Yeah, we've definitely been in the second castle long enough that getting the Soul of Bat would have saved the time. But that, I mean, I think it's only because we're last locationing all the progression in second castle, so, you know. And now we get to play the fun game of, is it Galamoth or is it Granfalloon? Get your guesses in now, folks. Galamoth or Granfalloon? We already know what the most inconvenient relic would be for me specifically.
That's my new catchphrase. Jizz it up, streamer.
Confuse Ray. Okay, well, that's the random Vlad. Or it's the progression Vlad, possibly. Like I said, there's a world where both Final Vlads are second castle. That's kind of the world that I was like hoping wasn't the case in a weird... No, I'm hoping it is the case, yes. Because otherwise, that means the other situation is Ring into Bat. But yeah. So I'm not save splitting here because if it is Granfalloon, it doesn't matter. We're just fucking big time shitting and farting. AKA losing. But yeah. Some people might not also, they might not turn in the rings right away because of their route. They might have went early caverns and not been aware that the rings just lead to in-logic flight, and they might have had out-of-logic flight at that point. So with all this in mind, there's a chance that that they went out of their way to get the ring just to never turn it in. That's also possible. And if this is Final Vlad, we're still okay even though we last locationed it. I don't think we win, but we're probably not getting last place. If it's at Grand Falloon, then there's a chance we get last place. Which is a fate I'm trying to avoid. Dude, fucking. Alrighty. Insane that it's just Death Galmoth back to back, but whatever. On the bright side, left-siders rarely commit to a Death into Galmoth. So there's also that possibility. Again, modified right with a reverse library card is the best fucking route because you don't even need to reverse library. You reverse library card just to get to the end of the game. So the only problem is I don't have reverse library cards because I just didn't have the money, sadly. Alrighty, well. We're quite a ways away from finishing here, so we can easily get sniped. It's, like, not unheard of at all. But on the bright side, I was correct in reading the seed. And if I had done a full left side commit, that would have been huge, obviously. Even if I did modified right commit, that would have been huge. But you usually don't do that unless you have a... I mean, you could do it with the save split. If you don't have the reverse library card, that one's not bad. Where am I going? I think at this point it is faster to use the warp. Since I did go out of my way to get it. Classic Advent, yep. Classic Advent with the classic... Get Soul of Bat when it was... I guarantee you. He's got the Soul of Bat on his fucking person right now. Classic. Oh well. Considering we last locationed the Vlads again, by the way. Still placing within, you know, potentially top 2. Doesn't feel too bad. What up, A-Mooks? Welcome. He actually doesn't have bat? Oh, so did he do left side then? I wonder. If he doesn't have bat, then all I can say is GG's. Maybe modified right as well. That's also possible. You know what? Can't say anything other than, you know, if it comes down to the second castle routing, that's fine. It could also be a reverse library card. He could have had the money for the library card. Because that does save me a ton of time. And if I also committed to the creature skip as well. It's possible that he committed to the creature skip. I also should have used my attack potion. That was a bit of a misplay, but whatever. Yeah, there's a couple of things that, like... How many points do you get? It's based off of the ELO in the lobby. So, ideally, we just have to beat Swarm here. Yeah, so I had 2 attack potions. There it is.
Go back whence you came.
Yo, GG's.
Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
GG.
How is it that I've been so
What a great scene.
defeated?
Yep.
One of these days,
Doom
I'm not
ever
going to
since
last
you
location of the
lost
Vlads.
ability to love.
One of these days.
Where's the fun in that?
I know.
Sarcasm.
You need that watch time.
Profit is it to a man.
True, true. If I beat the
Leaves
seeds too
world and
fast.
Loses his own
Yeah.
soul. Matthew.
Oh well. This is an
16,
interesting one at least.
26, I believe.
It's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Tell me
Wish I knew what happened.
what.
Oh,
what
it's
were Lisa's last words?
it's very funny.
She said, do
It's
not
very
hate
funny indeed.
humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard
Alrighty.
lot. She also
I'll hop
said
down to Race Channel 2
she would love
and
you
see if
for
Advent
all of
hops down in
eternity.
here with me, assuming I actually connect.
Lisa, forgive me.
We'll see. We'll see.
Farewell, my son.
I'm not sure how many other people are streaming the race though. Let's take a look. Nobody ever be streaming these. Swarm, Jammer. Actually, everybody be streaming them. Let's go. Everyone except for Crazy, whose computer crashed, and I think Gallivanter's Twitch is not set up or doesn't exist. I guess. Yeah, Soul of Bat on Swarm side. That's honestly, I wonder if the Soul of Bat into right side is what cost him so much time. Because it is what I said. It was rings into Bat as a intended flight. Jammer, on the other hand, is missing Silver Ring, which is, yeah, what you need to get Bat. Understandable. They also missing Bat. Mott did get Bat. It is missing the 2 Vlads, yeah. Oh, this is exactly what I said. So Advent did get the Silver Ring, but never turned it in. Okay. Yo. So this was a fun one.
Yeah, took me
No,
way
it was
way
nice.
too long to realize that was complexity led, but I got there eventually.
Oh, yeah. It
Wait, you
was.
went back
Wait. What do you mean?
to Holy Symbol.
I thought it was just a random thing.
Yeah,
Holy Symbol was not complexity Vlad.
yeah, but then... Oh, you're talking about complexity, but whatever.
The complexity Vlad is just second castle. The chain is Jewel of Open 1, rings, or sorry, Spike Breaker 2, rings 3, Bat 4, glasses 5, final Vlad 6.
I wish I went modified right, honestly.
Yeah, modified right wins this like so well.
Yep.
It is cool to see that
Or just straight up.
most people seem to skip Bat though, which I was debating whether, because I knew Bat was either, it was a 50-50 between Bat being at Merman Statue, or it was the ring into Bat. So Merman Statue has the ring, and then Glasses has Soul of Bat. And in that scenario, I was debating whether it's even faster to go back for Bat at that point, because I knew that, like, I understood everything else as far as the complexity goes. The only first castle skip that I'm unsure of, or the only first castle check that I'm unsure of, is a Grand Falloon. So, I mean, but that's pretty reasonable to just leave one
I think
behind.
you just go. I think you just go. Who cares about bats at that point? You're looking
Well-
for last ads.
Yeah, it's 2 Vlads. So the thought process is, well, if it's 2 Vlads and they're spread out relatively evenly, then you want to have Soul of Bat to like make up for that movement cost. Especially if you just get it at Merman Statue, that's ideal. But if it's at Merman Statue, that means the ring has to be in second castle, which also benefits getting Bat early because it like modifies the time save that you get for getting Bat. But if it's the other scenario, I think you honestly just lose like 5 minutes getting Soul of Bat. And at that point, I don't think you save that time in like most routes through second castle.
That's what I'm saying. It's like at least like a 3-4 minute loss to get bat.
That's only
I
in the
don't
scenario
think-
where it's at Holy Glasses, but from my perspective at least, it was a 50-50, and I did kind of just say, you know what, I don't need Soul of Bat to beat the seed, so I'm just going to leave it behind.
Yeah, so I thought it might be Power of Mist, but oh wait, so Merman Statue? I thought it was in Merman Statue was in Alchemy Lab, right?
In one of the
Yes, but it was flight locked, yeah.
But it was flight layer, yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the same layer as Holy Glasses.
Yes. So I guess technically
It
they're
was the same
yeah.
layer.
so then
I
it's
think you have
shared.
to check it.
Yeah.
Personally, I was gonna save split it. It's
I wasn't sure
Yeah, it's
how at that point how the seed was counted because I did Silver Ring first before going down to Caverns.
Yeah, fair enough.
any library cards.
I mean, there were in the shop, but I didn't have the
Weird.
money at the time.
I got
I
one
found a
from
library
Fleaman.
card. Oh, it was in Chapel, I feel like. Yeah,
Oh,
one in
It
Chapel.
dropped from Black Panther.
Okay.
No, nice.
Fucking Flea Man, the same one that killed Swarm, dropped me the library card.
Damn.
Dude, the Fleaman also dropped, or the Flea armor dropped Chrysogams.
Oh, no shot.
Yeah.
I can't be too
So-
mad getting second with no library cards and last locationing the Vlads again. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I went left side and then I was like, I'm skipping Gallimon.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I was talking about on stream when I saw I was at Galamoth. I'm like, well, at the very least, people who go left side, like 99% of the time, you also just skip Galamoth because the math works
Skip
out.
Galmouth, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like you're incentivized to leave because they have to go to death anyways. So.
One of the downsides, however, of skipping Galamoth is you do kind of lose your advantage of doing left side. Because one of the advantages is that you're getting to Galamoth before everyone else. By doing left side, it's the fastest way to get to Galamoth. So
Yeah.
it's one of the other reasons why I think left side is like just statistically the worst play out of all the second castle routes, because you cover the least amount and you're not even incentivized to like take full advantage of the advantage of going left side, which is all of the checks that you get on the left side. So if you're going left side and intentionally skipping one, it's almost the same as going right side and skipping Galamoth, which I also think is like the wrong play 99% of the time.
Yeah, I mean,
Or sorry,
it's just a
Beelzebub, not
gamble.
Galamoth. Sorry, I meant Beelzebub. Skipping Beelzebub, I think, is the wrong play 99% of the time.
This
just a
time it
gamble.
definitely was the wrong play. Because
just a gamble
even, if
bet.
even if there's a Vlad left side, you definitely have to get a Beelzebub first. If you do it the other way around, there's a lot of time loss in there.
Yes. I mean, skipping Galmoth is just a gamble that it's going to be Medusa or Akmadem, to be honest.
Yes, but again, it depends on like what does your route actually beat, and you are missing out on one of the win conditions of your route if you choose to skip Galamoth, which is that the relic is at Galamoth. It's one of the reasons to choose left side.
Well, one of the win conditions is that it's deep in left side and shallow in right.
That as well, yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
In this particular scenario, I do think it's the right play, because there's still another Vlad waiting, and you know there's another Vlad waiting in
Right.
there, so the math does work out in that scenario where you're doing like split complexity.
But it's like a 50-50, so it's not...
They
yeah,
do say
but
split
you-
it because of 50.
Even if it isn't at Galamoth and it's shallow right side, you still win over somebody just doing right side if you choose to do
Right.
Galamoth.
Left side, you mean?
Right.
No, what I'm saying is if you choose to do left side as your stand, like this is the route I'm choosing at the start. Going to Galamoth is still the correct play because you still win in the scenario that you were talking about, where it's deep left side and shallow right side, because you probably still can do Galamoth and get to like Medusa Akbadon before they can get to Galamoth, unless they do modified.
Oh,
right?
I get it now.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Applied right still
Yeah, that's
wins,
a good
but
point.
Yeah, so if you're doing left
If you're
side, you're
doing
almost
it-
like forced to do Galamoth, which again, the other downside is if you're choosing to do Galamoth early and you don't have great movement and you're expected to get movement in second castle, that makes left side worse. If you don't have reverse library cards to get out of there as well, that also makes it worse. But then if you have reverse library cards, you shouldn't have went left side anyways. I think left side is just generally the worst route. It's just so happens that we've been getting a lot of seeds where it works out, but assuming that you like full commit to left side. But
Yeah,
all
I
of
mean-
my evidence that I'm like looking at kind of makes it seem as if left side has the most downsides overall, and the upsides are not that great, other than you just win if the relics are there.
if it's there, you win.
But it's
Well,
you,
that's right.
you only win specifically if the relics are at creature
Or deep.
and or like
Galamoth.
not just Galamoth, because most people skip it. That's what I'm saying. Is like it has to be death, and even then, there's other ways to get to death. Like modified right is not that much slower.
I want to talk about something. So I did bees. I'm not sure if you guys did. Would you have gone modified
did.
rates, even knowing that we have such limited movement options?
My thought process was I wanted to full clear second castle to not leave behind any possibilities. So I went to caverns after that as a means of like getting as much density done as possible and hoping that I could do like a save split potentially if I am like missing a Vlad for creature or something like that, especially also delaying the decision to see if I can find a library card somewhere. Those were like the two reasons for my route, because I didn't want to like immediately go Death Galamoth and like hard commit to that, because if you do modified right, you want to commit to Death Galamoth because it is the fastest way to take advantage of that route. Otherwise, you are losing if you have to do all of the checks for whatever reason. Like if you do
Swarm
modified,
save splits, that was a reverse mine. That save split that Swarm does, actually pretty effective if you do modified right.
yes, but if you had to go to Force of Echo or Doppelganger, you just lose, anyways.
Oh, of course, that's just a given.
Yeah. So
But if it's something like another relic down there, then you probably got a chance. It might even be even.
no. Versus like
So-
just going from
Why not?
Beelzebub to Caverns, the amount of time it takes you to do Death and Galamoth, you lose to somebody who just does the standard left route with even without creature skip, you still lose.
But you got to think about the limited movement. I'm talking about all of us with limited movement in
Yeah.
mind.
It's the
Really?
same. I mean, because you also have limited movement with the other route, so you're losing about the same amount of time. It's not like
But the other routes doesn't really save splits. And in the case that there's something at Galamoth, don't you just wing it? Like one thing at Galamoth and then another thing at the other left side creature. In this case, you have to do both. So the warp saves you some time, no?
well, if it's a Galamoth, you can't use the warp, right? Is that what you're saying? Or I mean, you can't use the save split if it's a
that's what I'm
Galamoth.
saying. You get down. No, you can't use the safe split, right? But you
Yeah,
get the warp.
but you get
go
the
back
warp.
down and you get the rest of the checks.
You get the warp, and then you get the rest of the checks from where?
You do the regular clock room. What's it called?
Oh my god, that's so slow. Holy, you're faster to just backtrack from the warp to Doppelganger and Force of Echo at that point. You're like 2 rooms away.
I feel like we're talking about two different things. I'm talking about the checks.
You're saying use the
mind
Mind Warp to go to reverse Alrox's quarters to then do the Caverns checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way slower than just going.
What? No, I'm talking about because if we're modified, right, you would also have to go through trio, bees.
So you don't have the. So which warp are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you're right. Actually, yeah, you're right. Actually,
Yeah, then you don't have any warps. That's why I was so confused.
Doesn't work at all.
You know,
this was a weird seed. I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out how it ended up. Tooth was the final Vlad, right?
Yeah.
What? No.
it's shared layer with Second Castle.
Yeah, I didn't realize
Wasn't
that.
Tooth
Oh, was
at,
it?
Yes,
I
Merman
remember.
Statue and Second Castle are both 6.
Yeah.
It was Jewel of Open 1, Spikebreaker 2, Rings 3, Bat 4, Glasses, and Merman Statue 5, and then there's Vlad's in Second Castle, and there was one behind Holy Symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea what was going on.
I figured it out relatively
Tough to find the
quickly,
right routes.
but my big decision making was whether or not to intentionally skip Soul of Bat.
I did.
Because it was a 50-50 between it being at Merman Statue, but if it was the ring there, because at the time I had basically the entire like chain mapped out in my head. So if I knew it was the ring, the amount of time it takes to grab that ring, backtrack, go to center of the castle just to get Soul of Bat, it's probably like 5 minutes. It feels really slow. It's probably like 4 or 5 minutes. And I was thinking to myself, well, if the 2 Vlads are just somewhere in Second Castle, I can probably clear at least half the Second Castle before you even grab Bat. Maybe a third of it.
Yeah.
So the math just kind of
There's
works
a
out
really
that you
tough
just want to be
argument
there.
against it. In like, I want to say 90% of the seeds I've ever played where it's possible to get bad before you go to Second Castle like this, the other guy's just going to do more checks before you do, and there's a good chance that the Vlads are right next to each other, as opposed to one left, one right. So the bad's just going to save you no time. Maybe it's
I don't
gonna
know.
make it
I don't
less
know what the
more
actual
comfortable.
statistical probability of that is, because, I mean, in this scenario, everything in Second Castle is just random, because it doesn't have to be anything. So with it being full random, I don't know how. I'd have to ask somebody who's more math, because the possibilities are just like 2 to the 10, right? Because there's 10 checks in Second Castle. You
2 to
need
the
2
10.
things. It's 2 to the 10 different possibilities. So wouldn't it just be a 50-50 between, like, if they're on one side or the other, if we arbitrarily draw a line between the two?
I'm not sure if that's true considering how the rando works.
That's assuming that the
I
randomizer
tested it.
picks
In that
randomly.
case, the most likely scenario is just 1 on either side. If you're missing 2 Vlads.
Is
The
it
thing
more
about
likely by
density
a
is good.
specific amount, or is it just...
Why
just-
was that?
if you trace
any
any given line
transformation.
that splits the second castle in two, the most likely result is one blood on
Get
either
third,
side.
gain most amount of points. That's crazy.
Well, let's see. Let's say you have one on right side. The likelihood of there being two on right side is, let's see, it's
It's
4 out of
4 over 9 times 3 over 8.
yeah, yep.
Man, this seed was left side, and I'm pissed off because of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was more modified right, but
I mean, left side still
like
hard committing to left side is still faster than modified right in this scenario. It's about 2 to 3 minutes faster, assuming optimal movement. So with like less optimal movement, I don't know how different the time differential is. My assumption is that it like is some sort of multiplier, so it's technically even faster proportionally. Well,
do you think there's ever a world where you skip power of what's it called? Whatever. Reverse holy simple check. Alright, I forget these names. It's been a while.
oh,
If you
the
have
Force
really
of
bad
Echo.
movements.
Force of
Yeah, Force of
Echo.
Echo. Or at least you save split it, I guess, in the worst case. But
Yeah, I think you're
skipping it
supposed
up,
to
right?
save split it. Technically, if you have bad movement, I think the ideal route is that you save before going up. You check Force of Echo, and then you reset to check after Doppelganger. It also increases your odds of, if you have Cube of Zoe, for example, that you find like a stopwatch or something to use versus Doppelganger.
I tried to look for one, I couldn't.
I had a
did go
stopwatch after killing Doppelganger. I think it was like in reverse catacombs or something.
I bought a Medusa shield.
Yeah. I had no money when I went to the shop, so I didn't get it to take advantage of any of this stuff in there.
Yeah, the shop was not that bad, but library card being very, very expensive.
Yeah, it was like 2K or something like that.
There were
No,
at least a
was
couple
14
diamonds around,
14K.
though, so
Yeah. I just never had a chance to go back to the library because
I found a
checked it
library
pretty
card
early.
somewhere.
Yeah.
That's how I got
I
back.
My library card that dropped from
Chapel.
Clayman, I opted to use it after checking Grand Falloon. Otherwise, I could have maybe used that to reverse left and probably win. But that's a far-fetched decision. I don't think I'd ever do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, GG's, folks. I'm exhausted, so
GG.
I'm going to call it there. But thanks for the races.
Just
See you, Dragon Blitz.
Well, that was fun. And hey, look at this. We're tied, apparently, for number 1 on the leaderboard. That's fun. It's a tie. Everybody wins. Oh, man. That was fun. Yeah, I'm never racing on this little sleep again. I still did fine, all things considered. I played relatively consistently. If we found that library card, I was gonna say if I had found that library card, I could have done. I would have been much more confident doing a modified right, which would have won me the game. But oh, it's not a tie. I'm off by 10. Wait, then this is incorrect. Because it's telling me that my rank, my rank went up by 1, 2, 2. I don't know how to read these things. Well, never mind. Dyslexia is a pain. And if you want to help support my dyslexia, like, comment, subscribe, join the live streams, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.